This year is halfway over.
Welcome back, everybody. This year is halfway over
Damn.
to episode 10 of
Woo!
the Holocast.
Double digits.
Double digits.
Not 6 million. But,
Nope, not quite.
um,
We'll wrap this up once we hit 6 million episodes.
Yep.
Our children are gonna have to carry this on. No, it's for June. Did I already say June 12th? June 12th. Yeah. Happy Gay Pride Month. Still. This is I think this is like 11 days out.
Click.
11 days since we recorded episode 9. 10, 11. It was still Pride Month. It was the beginning of Pride Month.
Was it?
Yeah, I listened back. Oh, fuck. I hope the AC's not picking up. Should we check it?
Yeah, I'll check it. The AC, in fact, was not picking up.
That was exactly what I was going to say. Verbatim. No, big things happening over here. Austin got his digital keyboard hooked up. He's going to be Ray Charles before we know it.
Yeah. He's the blind one, right?
Yes. There's a couple blind black piano players.
Stevie Wonder. I'm going to go straight to a story. I was in South Carolina eating at this fancy restaurant. And for some reason, it was me, the guy I lived with in the Marine Corps, his wife, his childhood friend, and then his wife. 5 of us. We went to a mall and then went to this nice-ass restaurant.
How nice we talking? Like, would they turn you away if you showed up with jean shorts on?
No.
Okay.
No. It was definitely everyone was dressed for the occasion to go in there.
I got you.
And like fancier and nicer, like waiters and shit, like dressed nice. Anyways,
did they sell margaritas?
No.
Okay, gotcha. That pinpoints it for me. I know exactly what we're talking now.
All right. So someone made a Stevie Wonder comment towards me, and I had glasses on my head, and I put them down, and the rest of the time I was in the restaurant, I was Stevie Wonder. I ordered my food with my tray like this, glasses on, looking right here, waiters right in front of me, dude. I'm telling you, I sold the fucking bit.
You just went blind.
Oh, yeah. And, dude, I was sitting there touching my spaghetti, getting all over my hands, dude. I was doing everything.
You should have asked for a Braille menu.
Dude, they were not happy, the people I was sitting with. Not happy. I was pissed drunk, too, dude.
Just a fucking drunk blind guy.
Yeah.
You were blind drunk.
Oh, dude, my buddy thought it was hilarious. But no one else did.
That's fucking... Who could not think that's funny?
The people I was with, and they're like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, I mean, I could see it wearing off.
Yeah.
Do you think Stevie Wonder's actually blind?
I don't know. I've heard stories he is, he isn't.
I
don't know.
I saw a video. I think it was them singing, like, We Are the World.
Yeah.
Like, one of those fucking where they get all the famous people together to raise money for AIDS or something. And the mic stand started falling over. And fucking Stevie Wonder reaches out and catches it. And then just, like, stands it back up and goes back to singing. Not blind.
Yeah.
There was somebody.
Maybe legally he's blind.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, I'm gonna fucking go with it.
He can't play the fuck out of a piano, though.
Yeah.
That's like cheating. I saw some, there was some Muslim woman. I'm being careful what I say. We're in the first few minutes of this. There was a Muslim lady on America's Got Talent, and she was blind playing the piano. And she was great, but they have to fucking wear glasses. She went full-blown naked googly eyes, and she's just fucking... She's out there looking like a Tom and Jerry cartoon after she got hit on the head with an anvil. And god damn, she could play the fucking piano, though. Right before we started, we had a little technical difficulty, but before that, we watched the first episode of Tucker Carlson's Twitter show.
So what's up with Tuck?
What is up with Tuck? Well, he fucking roasted Zelensky, which brought me a lot of joy. I hate that little slimy faggot. We'll leave it in.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. No, that fucking shit he said, I wrote it down. It was so funny. He said the goat herder when he was talking about the goat herders. And
he said the goat herder.
They were talking about the Nord Stream pipeline, talking about who blew it up.
He knows more about that than any American.
Yeah.
And he's like, he can look at a dude in a dress and know that's a dude.
Yeah, he said the goat herder in Turkmenistan can look at a skinny lady in a dress, or I can't. I fucking butchered it. Sorry, Tuck. But no, I liked his fucking Twitter show. What do you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good. He called out a lot of like obvious questions that like need answered,
Yeah.
and a lot of people have been like, "Why are we not talking about this?" And I mean, he brought up what 9/11, JFK.
Yeah, like not knowing who the real story behind all of this shit.
Yeah, and he's like, all of it's classified. He's like, why can't we? Well, JFK, some of it's I mean, it's unclassified, and we're still not talking about it.
Yeah.
Different story, different day. But like 9/11, then what else he brought up?
Oh,
He
shit.
brought up like the trans movement too.
Yeah,
He didn't shit on it or
he just
anything.
kind of roasted them in passing.
Yeah.
Like, which is honestly what that thing deserves. It's getting blown out of proportion by everybody and like the right people that get super upset about it. Tuck did it the right way. He like made a fucking couple of passing jokes about it. Gave it. They're like, "What the fuck's going on over there?" And then
Yeah. Um. What else did he talk about?
um
He also did say he's on Twitter because they're giving him a platform and
yeah.
it is for free speech. And if that's not what it is, and there's like some plan or play in place, or he has to say certain things, he said, "I'm gone. I'll go somewhere else."
He's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
He's gonna piss somebody off. As soon as he
Yeah.
starts talking about the Clinton body count, they're gonna whack him.
Oh, he brought up Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
Too. And he's like, we need that answered. He was just asking for the answers that all of us want. He brought up the UFO, the whistleblower that came out, and
Yeah,
like
I haven't
the-
really looked into that much.
yeah, I'm curious about. I mean, I haven't heard anything about it. So
I heard Rogan talk about it, so that's my only viewpoint. So it'd be
Yeah.
kind of whack just to spew the same thing that
Yeah.
Rogan said. But I don't know. It seems like it's fairly credible. I think there's a few more questions that need to be asked, and it's kind of weird that none of the news agencies picked it up.
Yeah, and he said that they had it, and I mean, this is what Tucker was saying. I don't know, true or not, but he was just saying that there's news places that have it, and he's like they're not reporting it.
Yeah,
So
I
he's
think it
like,
was like the what was it?
the
Like New York
Times
Times,
chose to ignore it.
and there was
Act like it
another
didn't have.
one,
There's someone else that have it. Was it the Daily Mail?
possibly.
Don't quote us on that one. There's another one that was just flat out was
But
like
it ended
we
up
have
going
it.
to like a tech website or something.
Yeah, that I don't know about, and he even said you don't know about this.
Yeah, and
And I was like, you are right, sir.
like that kind of makes me question like it's either the news agencies that didn't want the story know that this guy's a fucking whack job
Mhm.
and they didn't want to waste the time
I did
on
not
it,
think about that. Yeah.
and they're like, okay, like this dude's been emailing us. Maybe he had a book come out or something about this, and he's just trying to get publicity. And they were like, we're not fucking doing it. And then he went until he got somebody to listen to him, or it's like he's 100% honest, and the news agencies are like, we're not gonna fucking touch that with a 10-foot pole. Like,
Yeah.
we don't want like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be orchestrated because they're like, we can't have the dude that tells us that aliens are real go on the fucking Today Show and do it. We have to have it done on some fucking 7th page of a tech journal.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there will be fucking people in the
Mayhem.
streets. Yeah. There will
Yeah, I
be
do
like
see
War of the
that.
Worlds type shit.
I'm excited to see what it brings to Twitter though, because obviously Tucker's not the only one.
Yeah, I think it kind of fucking.
I guess I'm not on Twitter, so is there more
I
like stuff like this on there, or
I don't. They've been trying to fucking push towards that with like the Twitter Spaces and shit, but
yeah,
I kind of feel like they like the Periscope shit years ago. Remember those? It was just like a live stream. It was like Instagram lives. It was like
Yeah.
Periscope was, I think, the original one to do the lives before Instagram started doing it and like Twitter and everything. And it was like its own app. And then Twitter bought it. And then they've just kind of been fucking morphing it around into different things ever since then. So it's like Twitter Spaces, I think, is like, it's almost like a Zoom call with like a bunch of different people in it. And
Okay.
you can have like groups of influencers and shit talking to each other. But they've been kind of doing that for a while. And I think with them getting Tucker, they're trying to fucking branch more out into like the entertainment type of shit.
Mhm.
Like, which is it's fucking awesome. Like if there's a legitimate place where it's just like a community forum where like anybody with a big enough following can have a show talking about whatever the fuck they want.
yeah,
That's like win for everybody.
mhm,
I liked it. I thought his show was to the point. Fucking like me and you sat here and watched the whole thing, and we're retarded. We don't have good attention spans. We made it through it, you know. It
Yeah.
held your attention for 11 minutes.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was
I
good.
kind of, it's kind of, isn't it weird that like the news shit's going back into like, there used to be like the Walter Cronkite dudes, and it was like everybody got their news in like a 10-minute fucking like read into the camera from the same dude every night, and that's what was going on, and that's like what everybody wants now. Like, I would love just to fucking be able to turn on the news, see Tucker for fucking 12 minutes every night, being like, this is what happened today, this is what people are saying, here's a funny joke about trans people, good night.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
Maybe
know.
you're just getting old and
I think so.
yeah.
Getting harder to give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
So, did you see that 72-foot eagle putt
that was fucking insane.
for the win?
That was nuts. On the, what was it, the fourth playoff hole?
Yes, I believe so. At the what was it, the RBC?
RBC Heritage, I
Yep.
think. I saw that fucker get tackled on the green. You see
Dude,
that?
I saw that too. I was like, damn, like.
I think it was that same dude. I guess I just saw some fucking screenshots of it. Him and his wife go back and forth at each other on Twitter, and he posted a picture of the dishwasher when she had said it, and she had like forks like laying in there flat,
No,
and
yeah.
his caption was like, "Have you ever seen a worse use of space management?" And then
I think I've seen that.
she replied to it and was like, "We all fall short on our weekend jobs sometimes," and he had just got cut from the fucking major.
Damn.
I know. I saw. I think it was the same person. That might have been different, but the wife was like, "He's so Canadian." He apologized to the security guard that tackled him. The
Did
dude.
he really?
Yeah, but I mean, he got fucking smoked.
Dude, he did.
He did. He was going pretty crazy though. Like,
He was charging at him and fucking
he looked like
spraying everybody with it.
oh, dude. I see. I like to think about like I like to imagine, you know, a different world where I focused on golf my whole life and I'm a pro golfer. Like, I think I would look forward to the days that like you get cut, like you show up, realize Thursday that it's not happening, and you like go out play a decent round, you get cut, and then like your buddy makes it. Like, say me and you are fucking both on tour. I get cut, and you're like tied for the lead. Going
I'd be
into
like, bro,
Sunday.
you want a caddy?
Dude, I'd be following, getting shit faced.
Would you? I wouldn't mind caddying. Like,
You see
I know you
Hovland?
have one,
Yeah.
but like, I wouldn't mind be like, yo, dude, you want to fill in for the caddy? He's like, dude, that's cool
Dude,
shit. Like,
Victor
just-
Hovland just did that.
Yeah.
He won, I want to say like $3 million in an event, and then like flew somewhere like less than 24 hours later, caddied for his old college teammate.
Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, I
Like,
think you may have told me.
It was
that.
like a PGA, or it was the fucking U.S. Open. It was a
Yeah.
qualifier. Caddied like 36 holes for him in a day. That's a fucking G right there.
Mhm. It would also be fun what you're saying. Just get fucking shit house
Dude.
and follow your buddy around.
Yeah.
That'd be better because if you're caddying, you probably can't drink.
No, dude. I saw I think it's probably bullshit. John Daly was talking about, they like asked him if he'd ever drank like during an event. He's like, no, there was one time I was real nervous, had a bad front nine, ran into the clubhouse, slammed 4 beers, went out and played the best back nine ever. And he said that was the only time he ever drank. And I'm like, John, that's not true, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
As a fucking former booze bag, there are definitely some mornings, even for me, just going into my day job, where you gotta do a little whiskey in the morning to get the gears turning. There's no way John Daly never fucking.
I've never done that. I can say I've never done that.
I tried not to. I only did it a handful of times. Normally it was like days
There's
where
been times I've woke up and I just started drinking to start the day.
never before work though.
No, never.
Those were
I
always
mean,
like stayed up
technically,
until
I drank before work because I mean,
the night led into it.
yeah.
That's more. It was like fucking drank until 3 or 4 and then passed out and had to work at 6. And you get like
Mhm.
2 hours of sleep, and you wake up and you're like kind of tipsy, and you're like, "Fuck, I got to get at least drunk to drive in because I can't go in this like gray area of like I just woke up and I'm drunk and I have to drive. That's not like a normal combination. So I just need to get fucking nice and drunk and then I'll drive because I know how to do that. You know?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could do that again in my life. Stay till like 4 in the morning drinking, wake up, go to work at 6. Maybe even 2, dude.
I don't know.
I
I'm out
mean,
of
for you,
practice.
yeah,
It,
you'd probably die. No, you wouldn't be getting up in the morning.
oh yeah, there's no way.
Yeah.
When I relapse, that first hangover is going to be tough.
Yeah. And that's gonna be like, I'm never doing that again, or you're like,
Better keep going.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. Fuck. Oh, I saw. So what was this? About 3, 4 days ago, maybe longer. I was leaving work. Stopped at the. There's a little like corner store down the street from me. I stopped and got
That
a
gas
pack.
station?
It's not a gas station. It used to be like a little grocery store, and then it was a liquor store. And now it's like a Indian-owned smoke shop
Okay.
type. It's a gas station with no gas pumps.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
so I go in and I'm fucking get a pack of smokes. I got a fucking thing of Twinkies, and I walk back out, and I just heard. I thought it was like a kid screaming, and you know how our buddy's pit bull
Yeah.
like will get excited and do like that scream thing.
Yeah.
It was that, and I looked down the street, and there's like a fucking golden retriever dog that's just pinned onto the curb, and there's a pit bull fucking ripping like at its neck slash like back, and there's like another like bull, not a bulldog, fucking boxer dog that's like kind of like prancing around and going in for bites, like
Just
just
fucking the golden retriever up.
yeah. And there's a fucking there's a big fat white lady, like a stereotype, fucking flip flops on, huge,
Short shorts.
short
Like
shorts,
pink, blue,
like
green.
some sort of pastel color,
Yeah.
um, spaghetti strap, and then a fucking
No.
skinny ass black dude with an ankle monitor running around with her, trying to fucking get one of the pit bulls off. And I was standing in the the little gas station thing's parking lot, and there's 2 or 3 of the Indian dudes that were like own the place. They have a garden next to it. I don't know. They're over looking at the garden, and they come over to me. They don't speak a word of English. I was like, "There's fucking dogs fighting," and they're like, "What?" I was like, I like pointed out my eyes and then pointed down the street, and I was like, "Look!" And then fucking the little Indian dude's like, "Come, come, come!" Waves all his buddies over, and we're just standing there in the parking lot watching these dogs fucking maul this other dog.
Damn.
I'm like, "Yo, this is fucking crazy!" And they have fucking grins on their face, dude. They saw some hard shit back in the old world. Watching they probably felt like they were at home, bro. They're fucking standing on a roadside garden while 3 dogs fight. They're like,
You know they're about to be on the phone.
oh, there, yeah.
I mean, they're always always on the phone.
Why is that?
I don't know.
I mean, that's
I
probably
put that together when I was like saying it.
that's probably been move your mic closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
That's probably been like treaded upon before, but they are always talking on the phone.
Absolutely, yeah.
What the fuck is so important? What are they planning?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know, they're super family oriented. So I
Yeah.
could see them just talking to their family.
There's one, and I think it's because I watch The Simpsons too much. I just want to be Homer. Like, I'm always best buddies with the Indian guys at the gas station. I do absolutely nothing at work. I'm dumb. But, fuck. Oh no, I was trying ones in our hometown. I would always make friends with them. And one of them, he asked me, he's like, "Are we back? I think we're back. We're back.
Resume.
We are back, ladies and
Dame
gentlemen."
does in fact have bars.
He does.
Yeah.
Most of those people do. What?
What do you mean?
What? Basketball players?
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. Guys that look like they might rob a gas station.
All right. Yeah.
Onward.
Yeah. Onward we go.
I think we discussed last episode about our cross country boat journey that we're going to be taking.
Yeah. I took some. I built.
We have a blueprint.
Yeah, we do.
I know. I thought about it.
It's literally a blueprint. It's on a whiteboard. It's blue. Yeah, we have an idea for a box that we're gonna put on top of the boat.
Yes, we're thinking. Imagine like an old like bayou boat, like they used to have, like big fucking aluminum ones, like the
Green. They're usually green.
yeah, like the cab on one of those.
Yeah, we're just gonna build one on there.
Drop it on a bass boat.
Also, another thing we have to do is we have to make the front aerodynamic,
Why?
dude. Because going down the
That's a good point.
water, you're just gonna eat that.
That's an excellent point.
Bro, this is gonna be fun to do.
This is
It's damn. I never thought in my life I'd have to worry about aerodynamics.
on a boat.
Yeah.
You're a Marine doing Navy shit now.
Dude, I know.
No, but our plan is we're in the developmental stages of this, but we gotta having like an 8 foot tall cabin on top of a little bass boat scenario, taking it down at least the Wabash into the Mississippi. That'd be my main goal. Is to say like we made it from Lafayette to the Mississippi.
Yeah, and we made a goal from like 2 years from now.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's longer than that, it's longer than that. But this is going to be
we will
kind of a big project.
We'll actually get the chance to fucking break a bottle of champagne on it and christen it. You know how they do that with like new boats?
Yeah.
So that's like an old fucking like maritime thing. Is like when you have a new boat going into the water for the first time, you smash a bottle of champagne like on the hull. Is that the front? Like the bottom front thing?
I know the sides are starboard and port.
I know they like smash a thing on it and then you're like, hope it doesn't sink.
Okay.
We can do that with a fucking 40-ounce malt liquor.
Absolutely. That'd be a way to break your sobriety too.
On a boat floating down the river.
After we I say we do that if we did it at the end.
I think I'll get hammered at my wedding. I think
that could be very dangerous.
I know.
That could end the marriage real quick.
I know. I'll be like, this is a one-time thing, and then just get fucking black.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Try and wait. Wait, the more this sounded like a good idea in my head, and now that I'm saying it out loud, I think it's bad on every front.
Yeah.
I feel like I was asking for
a divorce.
Immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like, do they have like a 24-hour return policy on marriages?
I don't know. Dude, you'd probably be hammered like during the reception, and she may be like, yo, someone stand up and fucking say, do you argue this marriage?
Somebody object.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What you been up to, buddy?
Dude, I just, nothing, honestly. Nothing at all.
The way
been
to be.
Golfing a couple times last week.
Yeah, me and you went. Had a, not a bad day.
No,
I played decently. I had a few decent wedge shots.
Yeah. I still can't chip to save my life. I've actually resorted to just putting from farther distances.
Everything's puttable if you're brave enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you won like $60, or what was it?
Oh yeah, that was when I played last Tuesday, I believe. Me and two friends, we were playing, and then we get up to the last hole, and one dude's like, "Everybody want to put 20 on the hole?" And we're like, "All right." And I have a bomb of a drive. For me, I guess it was probably about 220. Chip it off to the green a little bit. It's about a 10 to 15, maybe 20-foot putt, and it's in the fringe still. And I was like, I'm putting this. Like,
how much between the ball and the green?
I'd say at least a third of it, of the 15 feet, so 5 feet. I was off, maybe a little farther. And I was like, I just two putt this for par, because everybody else was getting ready to shoot for par. It was my turn to shoot for birdie. And I was like, if I just get this close to the hole, tap in for par, like, I got a chance at this. And that's all I was doing. And as soon as it came off my club, I just saw it going straight on a line. And I was like, that's going in. I said it and dropped it in for my first birdie of the year, too. And won $60. And then the second time we played golf, it didn't go as good. My driver head came off the second hole.
That was tough.
Yeah.
It had
honestly kind of worked out.
It had already begun.
Yeah, I knew it was kind of happening.
Yeah.
And then I hit a ball, and it was like I didn't do anything more wrong than normal, I would say. And the ball was just dead coming off the club.
Well, it came off low and like
it just sputtered. Like it didn't have any spin to it or anything. Because it looked like I topped it.
Yeah, it was weird.
And then, but I think the head just rotated back when it did. Because I literally just like...
Kind of like knuckled.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it did. That's probably what happened. Just tinked it.
Yeah.
But But no, yeah, I just could literally, like, with no force, just pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
But I can just get an adapter for it, so it's good. I did have a good day of driving with,
Your shitty fucked up driver.
yeah, with my high school driver from high school. This cheap ass set of golf clubs I bought just so I could play, and there was a dent in it too.
Yeah, that was.
And then I had one of the best drives of the year too. It
Yeah,
was 257 yards
Yeah.
on the dot because I was right at the 100
Mm-hmm.
marker.
Had
We
100.
ended up playing with the two dudes.
Yeah, they were
Was it
pretty. They were good shits.
Mike and Perry? Was that?
I think so. I don't know. I can't remember anybody's
Yeah.
name. I forgot their name by my second shot on the first hole.
Yeah, they remembered the guy remembered our names.
I
Because,
know.
like, when he shook my hand, he's like, "Oh, it was nice playing with you, Austin."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hell yeah!" But no, we had a good time playing with them.
Yeah, it was weird because we were in a cart, and we always show up fucking. We're like pulling in to the golf course like 10 minutes past our tee time, and this time we actually got there like ahead of time. Like we could have hit chips and shit if we wanted to.
Yeah.
But just out of habit, we drove to the first tee box, and then our partner showed up, and they were walking. And I don't know about you, but I was immediately like, "Fuck."
I was too. I was like, God damn it. But it literally just started, so everything was stacked up.
Yeah.
So we were still waiting. Even, like, we'd walk the hole, get the next tee box, fuck around for a little bit, and then we'd hit still, so.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out fine.
Yeah.
I was just, I'd never.
At first, I was like, damn, but they were on, like, we were all the same skill level,
100%.
They were shooting, I was talking to Myers about this, and I was like, if they shot from the tee box we were shooting at, it probably wouldn't have been as fun. But since because they were shooting a tee box in front of us, and I think that really helped it out. And I was like, all right, cool. But no, they were good people.
It was a dad and son, and the son had a drive.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! He had to have carried it like 315. I'm guessing probably rolled out like 330.
Yeah.
It was about 5 feet off the front edge of the green, and he had his swing. I remember he had a super quick backswing and it was super jerky. But fuck, dude, he like lined everything up on that swing, and it was perfect. He caught that thing solid, hooked it around the corner of the fairway and everything.
Yeah, it was a beautiful drive.
I was hitting your wedges. You got what is it, a
58? Yeah.
58 and a 52.
Yeah, no, 50 and 58.
50 and a 58. I was hitting the shit out of those things. I like those. I like how high you can come down like right onto the hole. This is probably not interesting to listen to, you think?
No.
They can suck my dick.
Yeah. If they made it this far,
golfing's fun.
Yeah.
What's your like average score on 9 holes for the people?
I'd say right now, currently, it'd probably be like a 55, 56.
You'd be happy with that.
I mean, at the beginning of the year, I was shooting 50s, like low 50s.
Yeah, we're going the wrong way.
And then I started going up.
Your last round of the year last year, we played a place called the Ravines out here, and Austin it was the wildest round of golf I've ever seen from somebody like my skill level or worse. You came out there like you've been practicing for a fucking tournament or something, bro. What did you shoot?
I shot a 95.
On 18, that is.
On 18, yeah.
Which, for us, has to be specified.
Yeah. Dude, it just all came together at the end of the year. Like, everything was working. I was having good shots and hitting bogeys. And, for the listeners, my last hole, I shot at 8 on it, too.
Yeah.
And that's when I lost so on 17, me and a dude hit right next to each other. And I think this is what cursed me. It got in my head, I'm not going to lie. And I hit his ball because I didn't look, and I was like, this is where my ball went. And I hit his ball, and I've been playing the same ball the whole round. And I, like, after, because they asked, like, hey, is this your guys' ball? I was like, no, I already hit mine. And I get down there, and I look, and I was like, fuck, I hit his ball. And then I finished that hole good, and then on 18, I just fucking hit 2 in the water, I think, and ended up with an 8.
Well, you had one, I remember you were, like, going... It almost stopped. You were hitting up on the water, and I think you were trying to lay up and then hit over, and you just caught it good, and I think it rolled in, like, right by the cattails and shit.
Yeah.
And then you dropped and chunked it.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch, because by that point, I don't even know if I was playing anymore. I was, like, I was well into, like, 120.
Yeah.
I wanted to see you break 100. Yeah. I just didn't want to see the wheels totally fall off. You shoot, like, a 12 on one hole and fucking...
Yeah,
No.
that was the best round of my life. Yeah, and it was crazy because those were back to back my best 9 like ever.
Oh, you mean the 2 9 holes?
Yeah,
You broke. Yeah.
because I think I shot a 42, 43. No, 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 no. A 45?
40,
Or did I shoot?
45.
No, I think I shot 50 and then 45.
I think that's right.
Yeah, and then that would be wrong then because I've shot a 48 before.
Yeah, you
And I
set
don't.
you set your record for 18 and 9 that day.
Yeah.
I I don't know. My fucking golf game. I can hit my drives real far, but that's about it. If I can keep my shots out of the woods, I can play all right, but I can't seem to keep them out of the woods ever.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like your driving is just like a spray pattern.
I know. I need to go to the range. That last year, I went to the range a few times and just fucking focused on making the ball go straight.
Hmm.
And that seems to help.
I think the range that we go to is fucking up my wedge shots because I go there and practice wedge on that fake shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's fucking me up.
Well, if you notice, like people will go there and they'll go all the way down to the end, and then they'll go out in the grass and drop their balls and hit wedge shots.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
the,
probably what's fucking me up.
the only place where that might help you is the ravines, because they have that bent grass there on the fairways,
Oh yeah.
and it's almost like hitting off a turf.
Hmm.
I wonder, do they have any turf golf courses?
I don't know. I was just thinking about that. I was like,
That seems like that'd definitely be the way to go, like in the future. Like with all the water that they use, like out in California and shit,
oh yeah.
they could probably get the fucking textures pretty. Have you seen at the driving ranges? They have the rotating textures, so they have
Mm.
different kinds of carpet. So like when you're playing on a simulator,
Oh.
like if you hit it into the rough, it'll have like this little like 5 or 6 sided thing, and it'll rotate to like the taller grass, and you hit it out of that.
I have not seen
Has a
this
different sort of grass for the sand. It's
before.
Kobe.
Not work.
It did not. No, but should we take a break?
Yeah. That's good with me.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Had to take a little break there and touch each other's penises.
It's 2 times.
Huh?
What?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What'd you put in this cherry coke? Is that yours or mine?
That's yours.
Okay, cool.
All right. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that's right. You want to tell these people about your newest vendetta with the local business?
Oh yeah. So I went to Igloo in Lafayette, Indiana, the one by Meyer.
Yes, on that would be the Igloo Frozen Custard on Veterans Memorial Parkway,
Yes, that one.
Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah. So had some time off. Was going to my mom's house. Something tragic just happened.
Yeah,
She likes Igloo, so I was like, "You can get one."
she needed a fountain drink in her life.
Yeah. So she wanted. She asked me to get her one before I came.
You're being a good son.
Yeah. I go there. 4 minutes before they open, 9:56. Roll up, and I just planned on sitting at the window and waiting till they opened or someone came and took my order. This lady just slings the fucking window open. She's like, "We don't open till 10, but what do you want?" And I just like,
Off the bat.
yeah, didn't say anything, and I'm like, "The fuck's this lady's problem?" I was like, "Oh well," and I just like look at her. She's like, "What can I get you?" And I was like, told her my order and everything, and I was driving home, and I was just pissed off. I was like, I want to turn around and go cuss this lady out because I was like, "There's no reason to act that way," and but I didn't. And then I like, dude, I thought about it for like 4 hours, and then I was like, I'm just gonna get on their thing, email them about what happened, and I was just like, yo, like you shouldn't treat your customers that way. I get email back, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, like it was nice. And I was telling my sister about it. She's like, oh, she's the owner, and then I do some research. The lady that emailed me back.
Allegedly.
This is allegedly. Not 100% sure. Pretty fucking sure, though. Pretty fucking pissed off. Allegedly, it could be her that emailed me back about her.
Saying that she
She's
would
like,
take care
yeah,
of
she's
it.
like, I'll take care of this. Our employees don't act this way. Yada, yada, yada. Like, that's 100% not the right way. She did say if she'd be welcome to have me back and treat me to a treat. So I think it would be cool. I could go in there and be like, hey, and it's her,
I'd
I'm
like
gonna
my
be
treat
like,
now.
yeah, and I'm gonna be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
What the hell's my chewing tobacco?
I don't know, the wacky tobacco.
Oh, it's all right. I'll survive.
Yeah, I
No,
don't.
that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Fuck that. That's
if it is her,
yes.
if it is her, like I'm gonna be pissed. But I just thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Like if it is her, like time is gonna take care of this. Like not in a bad way. I think just like
That's how. Is that a threat?
no, no,
That
no,
sounded
no,
like a
no,
failed
no. I
threat.
didn't. I'm
For
gonna
legal
explain.
purposes,
No,
that is not a threat.
no. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying our life is gonna intertwine again, and I'm just gonna be like, I hope I'm at like work or something. For some reason, they have like a food truck or something. I'll just call her out in front of everybody.
Like, why were you such a bitch that one time?
Yeah,
No, fuck that. I won't. I will stand in solidarity with you and not go to Igloo.
yeah.
Well,
You can. I
I
don't
won't
care.
go to that one.
You can. I'm not gonna tell people to try it anymore though.
Really?
Like I told one dude at work from Ohio, like go try this,
Not no
and
more.
he said it was good, and I was like, fuck you, just kidding. I did say that, but I like explained why I told him to go fuck himself politely. But no, like the Swedes, I was thinking about telling them no, not. I'll tell them not to. I'd be like, lady, I'm just not gonna tell them to go there.
You know what I found?
What? Your penis?
I did. Well, yes. Lost a couple pounds. It poked its head back out.
What's
No,
up, dude?
the fucking Family Express fountain drinks. They have those little like cherry flavor, like on the ice thing, where they have like the 4 different
What
flavors.
Family Express?
Any of the Family Expresses
Okay.
on their fountain drink machines. They have like the ice one,
Oh yeah.
and they have the little squirt thing on it that's got like cherry, vanilla. Like, it is so close to fucking Igloo drink. You do a shot of cherry and a shot of vanilla, and they got the little tiny ice too. They got the fucking
Yeah.
good ass crushed ice,
And you put the proper amount of ice in there too, don't you?
or as much or as little as you want, depending on the weather, the barometric pressure. You might be a little chilly that day. You don't want any ice.
Yeah.
You might want double cherry. You might want to have a shot of vanilla, which is going to be tough because you're going to have to squirt it and then pull the cup out halfway through. There's no like pre-programmed button for a half squirt, but
Yeah.
it could be done. You just have to have the quick hand.
And
And it's
the workers are not gonna like you.
no, there will be vanilla syrup everywhere. But dude, so I go to a Family Express like on every one of my days off because they have a nice coffee machine where you can get like cool flavors of iced coffee, and I am a fucking gremlin. So a lot of these mornings I'm waking up at like noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, I want to go get my morning cup of coffee, and just my fucking circadian rhythm happens to wake me up right as they're cleaning the coffee maker for the day. So there have been like 2 times I'll walk in there and there will be like a rag sitting on top of a pristine coffee maker. But like some girl has to like clean before she leaves. I just like fucking double espresso shot, macchiato. I'm gonna dump half the milk into the trash can. Wreck that fucking thing. I'm still paying for the Redbox movie that we rented.
You're still paying for it?
Yep, I saw it took another $4 out today, so
Why don't you just take those back?
I took the other ones back, but I thought I got charged for everything all the time, all at once, wherever, or
Yeah.
whatever. And so I kept it because it's pretty good. And it has cost me over $35 at this point.
Yeah. Are you gonna take it back tonight?
I don't know where it's at.
You lost it?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I thought it was mine. If it's mine, I'm allowed to lose it.
Oh no.
I mean, I could be being charged for this for years to come.
Is this gonna be a part of your fucking daily allowance?
I mean, God damn it. I just remembered all the subscriptions that I said I was going to cancel last time we recorded an episode 11 days ago, and I haven't canceled a single one of them.
Nice.
My Xbox Live membership.
The look up people one.
Yeah, the background check app.
Yeah. The gay black porn.
What?
What?
I'm okay with having that.
Oh my bad.
The gay black kid porn.
That one's expensive.
That's one. I got to keep that on a flash drive.
Yeah. Have you heard about the fucking orcas. And
In other news.
yeah. Speaking of gay black kids.
In other news today.
No, about the
Speaking of black kids. Killer whales.
killer dog. That's killer whale, not a dog. Have you heard about them? The orcas.
I heard something. I've heard that they are now striking back against humanity.
Yeah, in Portugal and Spain. So
I would like, right off the bat, before you go any farther, Team Whale. I love what they're doing. I am 100% for the whales in all of these, but go ahead.
So it's crazy though. Like they're not trying to kill the people, like attack the people.
Yeah.
They're just attacking the boat, and they're just like disabling the boat. Like there's been ones where they just go up and rip the rudders off, so they can't do anything. They'll go up and rip them off with their teeth,
Nice.
and they can't do anything.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, and then there's a guy that he got attacked twice now, in 3 years apart, 2 or 3 years apart, and he said the first time he could hear them like doing their little doing that under his boat, and then they attacked his boat, and he said this time he like saw them come up and they were quiet. Dude, it was,
Damn,
like,
bro, they're on stealth mode.
and he said they literally came up, ripped the rudders off, and then that was it, and they like let him be.
That's fucking awesome. Good
Yeah.
for them. I am so proud of these fucking whales, dude.
I
That
know
is
they're
sick.
like, this is our fucking territory. You guys are fucking it up.
See, the Native Americans should fucking look at them. This maybe if they would have fought back a little bit, they'd still have something. Bunch of fucking pussies. They just ran to their casinos and fucking.
They're making a killing off them casinos though.
I'm pretty sure they would trade the casinos for. They're pretty fucked. There's like
Yeah.
3 Native American dudes that are worth $1 billion. I have some
money,
native
though.
DNA in me. I can say that.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking Redskins.
Yeah.
Those are the cool Indians.
Damn, I was gonna say
They smell
something.
better too. About the killer whales.
No, about Oh, dude, about the fucking merger,
The merger.
the live.
Oh shit, bro. Oh yeah.
Did you see that they had like $624 billion, and they were pretty much like forced the PGA to get bought?
No shit.
Yeah,
See. Oh my god. 624 billion.
dude, I'm telling, dude, those Saudi dudes with all the oil, like,
Oh, I know.
they don't understand the concept of money. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. That's.
They have like they're trillionaires.
They are. Their life is like GTA after you beat the story mode.
Yeah, like, they're just hanging out, dude. Like
They got the cheat codes, bro.
yeah.
That. God damn. That would kind of suck.
Yeah,
Like to just wake up every morning and be like. That almost gives me anxiety to think about. Like, if
I don't think it would though, cause like
it'd be fun for like a year.
I don't think so. You could, dude. There's so much shit you could do, but you'd have to go out and like find shit to do, and you'd have to like find something you love, like playing guitar. Like you'd still have to do that.
Yes, I think it'd be sick to get it now, like living my life up until this point, and then
Oh,
getting
yeah.
like $1 trillion right now.
Oh, but you're
Then I
saying
could-
off the rip,
Yeah.
like just born into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every day of your life, from the time you were born, you could do whatever you wanted and did. Like the people
I
who
don't
are
know,
like
dude.
princes and shit, and their parents just buy them anything. It's like you're 2 years old, you want a lion. Like the dumb shit that me and you probably said when we were kids. We're like, I want a giraffe. The dad's like, get giraffe in here now. And there's a fucking giraffe and a lion. You get to watch them fight. Like,
you're just gonna hang out with your family and friends all day, doing whatever the fuck you want though.
those dudes will like ship over J-Lo and stuff. You know that?
No.
They'll like fucking get like Rihanna for a night. Just give them like $30 million to come do a show. I'm pretty sure they're like, give you another $20 million for a handy.
Shit,
I
I'd
mean,
jerk one of them off for $20 million.
oh dude, I fucking won $1,200 gambling, and I started looking up which porn stars were escorts. I'd be a fucking menace if I had $1 trillion, bro. I'd be flying out like Condoleezza Rice,
Yeah.
just mouth.
I feel like
fucking
you just go out and flex your money and
Huh?
I feel like you just got to flex your money and get a bitch at that point if you had $1 trillion.
I mean, you could, but it's like,
I guess you could just be like, go get online and be like, oh, I want that one.
dude, would that not, like, you're watching Friends and you're like, who is this Jennifer Aniston? I want her. And just fucking cut a check for $1 billion and you get to fuck Jennifer Aniston.
That'd be pretty neat.
That'd be neat. But also, it kind of fucks the whole world up because you never
Mhm.
get to want anything.
Yeah.
Like, I really want a Martin D18 guitar.
So you're going to work for that.
And
And you're going to
they're
enjoy
like
that process.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I will have one someday. And when I get it, it's going to fucking... I will love it more than anything in this world. But if I could just go get it right now, I'd play it and then get bored with it. And like, oh, now I want a Gibson, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with whores. I got a few fat whores that I match with on Tinder. And you gotta have something you're working towards.
That is true.
Factual evidence. Oh, dude, there's this there's this guy. I probably fucking showed you his shit before. His name's Mark Ridge. He's like a local musician, and I saw him on the fucking boat on the lake where they fucking take the boat out. I saw him open for a dude there, and he's come to Rossville a few times, and he's cool as fuck though. And I talk to him every time I can. Oh, we saw him at the Mosey Down Main. He was a short dude going around taking pictures.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, oh, I know that guy. He fucking put a snippet of a song on Facebook, and it got like, I want to say like 5,000 shares, 1,000,000 views, like thousands of comments and stuff. Fucking got people reaching out to him like everywhere to go do shows. And it was funny because like he got that pop, and then he like, you could tell he put some work in and like finished the song the next day. It was like, it's coming out June 8th. And
Yeah.
like had a release date set, but
That's awesome, though.
it was cool. It's like, I feel like I bet on a winning horse. I've like been telling my friends, I'm like, there's this fucking cool ass local dude. Like, I think he's got a potential to maybe
I
blow
remember
up.
you do saying that, yeah.
And now I'm like, fucking told you.
Yeah. We were talking about that when we were talking about the Tucker Carlson stuff.
Were we?
Yeah, well, not that exactly, but how we were like, we thought all this crazy
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
and then he like said it, and we're like,
We're not crazy.
no, we still are. But
100%. No, but I did want to talk about that on the podcast. Like, with Tucker and like a lot of the shit, he's either like catering towards crazy people, and we are out of our minds, which there's a lot. It's at least comforting to know there's a bunch of people also out of their minds in the
Mhm.
same way. But it's nice to like all this like shit where me and you will like talk politics with a normal person, and we'll be like, yeah, but you know the government like dosed regular citizens with LSD throughout the 60s and like early 70s and killed the president and knew who, you know, we'll go into our conspiracy shit and then they just glaze over and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, do you think the earth is flat? And you're like, well, I don't know for sure that it's round. And then it's gone. But to have somebody come out like Tucker and be like, question JFK, 9/11, like
Epstein.
COVID, vaccines, Epstein, like publicly, it's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and like, I don't fully believe any of this. I'm like,
no,
I just want like someone to be like, sit down and be like, we did a study, and like someone you can trust and be like, this is the facts.
yeah,
And I know I'm not gonna like some of them, and I'm gonna like some of it. And I'm like, I feel like that's when I know it's the truth. It's like I don't like all of what I'm hearing,
exactly,
but it's like cool.
exactly. Like, kind of like with RFK, like we talked about a few episodes ago. Like, I like a lot of what he says, but then he has the, he's anti-nuclear power and stuff, and I don't agree with him on that.
Mhm.
Like, I enjoy the fact that I don't see eye to eye with this dude on everything. Like, the big points, I'm like, yes, but there's enough variance. You know, there should not be a politician that has everything that you like.
Oh yeah.
Like, it should be a compromise, and like a good compromise doesn't end where one person is ecstatic. It ends where both people are like content.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's fucking over the moon with what they got. Nobody's bummed with what they got.
I
Everybody's
feel like it's just like he's telling you what you want to hear, or you're telling yourself that you like everything he's hearing.
yeah,
It's not. I wouldn't say it's the truth. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe there is probably some circumstances where it's like
And
100% same thing, but I don't know. It's
and with politicians, I don't really like. I'm not concerned on if it's the truth or not. I would just like it if they were telling me what they believed was the truth.
yeah,
Like I don't care if you're right or not. Just be honest. Like just come out and be like, I think the vaccines are bullshit. And then if it's proved the vaccines work, then come back out and be like, whoa, missed that one. I'm going to take that into account on future decisions that I can be that wrong about something. And then it's
hmm
like, oh, cool. Somebody who's not totally set in their fucking ways to disagree with whatever the other people say. I don't know. Fucking, they arrested Trump dog.
no, did they
Well,
again?
indicted him. He's got like 37 charges for having documents in his bathroom at Mar-a-Lago. He had
Why?
a bunch of files.
Why would he have them in his bathroom?
All the presidents do that. They take files and shit. Trump probably shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have them in a bathroom. It looks bad. But why the fuck are they going to dial? All they're trying to do is hit Trump with something to where he can't run again.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't think you can run if you're like a felon, right? If you're a convicted felon, I don't
or
think.
if you're indicted, like in that process or something,
Yeah,
maybe.
they're
I'm not
trying to
100%
fucking.
sure.
I'm gonna say right now in public, on this podcast, I have never fucking voted for Trump. I've never voted Republican or Democrat in any like big election. I've always gone straight ticket libertarian. One more, if they do one more, arrest Trump, indict Trump, one more, they get one more, and then I'm voting for him. That I am. I think there's a lot of people that are getting to that point too, where I'm just like, all right, fuck it. If you are against him that much, there's got to be a reason.
Now they're like playing into the people like, you tell me I can't do that, I'm gonna go do that.
Yes, and that's I don't want to be like that. I don't agree with a lot of what he says. I'll be going back. I said before I would never vote for him. One more time. One more indictment on bullshit, and I will write him in if he's not in the ballot. I don't give a fuck. I am so sick of them trying to just fucking crucify him for bullshit. Like, go after him for the shit that he did wrong. Like, he's an inflammatory dude. He separated, like, the nation, like, ideologically. Like, ever since Trump, you can't even be friends with somebody that has different political affiliations with you because they're the devil.
I have plenty of friends that I not talk politics with. And I'm like, I don't want to be your friend, but I'm like,
Yeah,
just don't talk politics.
yeah, exactly. I don't think it used to be like that.
No,
Like,
I don't.
I I feel like it used to be like you didn't really talk about it. Then if you did, it was just like, yeah, that's fucking Mike. He's a fucking retarded liberal, but he's good shit. We love him. Or it
Yeah,
was like you were the fucking crazy like my old man, like his whole family they were Democrats. And then he was a crazy Republican. And so now with me like talking to my family, the fact that I'm like, Bernie was pretty cool. My family's like, you fucking communist. It's like totally the other way. But I don't know. I think we're at fucking 53 minutes.
all right, yeah,
I think.
yeah. We're running a little dry today.
Yeah, we are. We're kind of out of practice. We need to get back into doing this like at least once a week.
Yeah, I'm fucking nunskunt today.
Oh, one more thing. I wanted to tell you about this fucking dude I've been listening to. This music guy, John Hartford.
Okay.
This guy is fucking. He's one of the coolest musicians I've ever heard of. He wrote "Gentle on My Mind," which is like it was voted like one of the 100 best songs of the century by like Rolling Stone or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You
What
would
was the
know
song again? Sorry.
"Gentle on My Mind."
Gentle on my mind.
Yeah, I'll show it to you afterwards. It's a good song. Then he wrote as a bluegrass song. This dude named Glenn Campbell heard it, and he's like, "I fucking love that song. I'm gonna cover it." Glenn Campbell covered it, and it was like the number one hit for it's like a fucking Thriller or something. It was like
Yeah.
everybody knew every word of the song, and so John Hartford, the dude that wrote it originally, made like buku money, like tens of millions of dollars off of it. Won
Yeah.
Grammys and shit. He's set for the rest of his life. All this, he's from St. Louis, Missouri. All this dude wanted to do his entire life was fucking. He wanted to be a steamboat pilot. And I was like, he worked on him when he was a kid. That was the only thing he wanted to do. But it also turned out that he's like this prodigy musician. He like picked up a violin and just naturally knew the tension or like the weight to put on the bow to make, which is not something that you can do intuitively.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like when you run your finger around the top of a glass and make it like hum.
You gotta work to
You got
like.
to do it like at the perfect
Yeah.
like
It takes you
pressure
a
and
second
speed.
to get it
Yeah,
down.
and
Yeah.
then you got to keep. It's kind of like that. We have to know it, and
Mhm.
he could just do it. So he played fiddle, banjo, mandolin, guitar. He made a amplified piece of plywood that he would tap dance on to keep rhythm while he was playing, and like invented his own fucking tap dancing move and shit. But he just wrote songs about that. He was that song I just played, the smoke shit and
Oh
fuck.
yeah.
That was him. He just like wrote songs about whatever he wanted to. He's like a bluegrass hippie dude. And then he had all this money. He moved back onto the Cumberland River, I think, and he built a house. And his deck on his house, like his living room, looking out over the river, he built it to look the same as like the view from the steamboat deck.
That's
And
awesome.
he went and got his steamboat pilot's license. I mean, like he is nationally known. Like wrote one of the most popular songs of all time. You go back on the Cumberland and Illinois River and run steamboat towboats in the summers. And he said like uh, he had one cool quote that was like, "I love to do it. It's like the thing in my life that keeps me sane." And he's like, "As long as I go back and do that, everything else seems to work out." It was like he was this fucking world class musician, like super creative dude, and he's like, "Fuck that shit. I want to fucking steer a boat." And like he bought a steamboat at one point, and he would take it. He was like, I'm pretty sure. I got to read more about this dude. I'm just kind of getting into him. He would like load up the steamboat, take it upstream, full of people, perform a show on it, and then fucking take them all back home. It was like the Madame Carroll in Monticello.
Yeah.
If like Henry Lee Summer, the dude who's always performing there, was also the captain. And like he took you out, fucking jammed, and then took you back. But gosh, that was cool. If anybody's listening to this, check out some John Hartford, Steamboat Aeroplane,
Yeah.
or Steam Powered Airplane is a great album.
That led me to a different thought. When are your hippie stickers coming in? What was it? Hobos for hippies?
Uh, yeah, I don't know. Soon I hope. I gotta order them.
I thought you already ordered them. But
I said I did. I wanted to get a kind
a
of a
little
feel
feeler.
of
Yeah.
like if I didn't want to order like 500 and then have six people. Well, for anybody that's made it this far, I'm gonna make some fucking stickers and it's just gonna say like hippies helping hungry hobos. It's got a weed leaf on it, and then they'll be like $5 a piece or just whatever you want to donate. And then like me and Austin, what is that next weekend? This upcoming
Yeah,
weekend,
this weekend.
we're making like a bunch of pork butt, taking it to the homeless shelter, and then last year we did like a homeless fucking Thanksgiving thing. We made a bunch of plates of food, a bunch of plates of turkey and fucking mashed potatoes and food and shit. And all the money from the stickers. Hopefully do T-shirts eventually, like the same logo. I think just fucking do T-shirts for like $20, and then all of that will go directly to the fucking homeless people. Like there's no overhead because it's just gonna be me and Austin driving around getting stoned, fucking handing out burgers and shit, and like just to have a little fun, like with me and people I trust and shit. To There's like a homeless person on the side of the road that needs a new pair of shoes, and there's just a fucking couple $100 laying around to be like, you're in luck. Here's a fucking
Oh
sticker.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
So any money that is made from the stickers will go directly back to
Yeah,
more stickers or different products for them.
yeah, exactly. It'll
Like we're not none of the money is coming to us.
no,
Like
none
we're
of it. And like first round of stickers and shit is just I'm just gonna fucking buy them out of my work money, and then like that money's just gonna be gone.
we could
And
just use all the money from the podcast so we're good.
yeah, all the millions of dollars we're making from this thing. But no, just fucking. Cause then I like it because I like the idea because everybody will have everybody that I know and am friends with is more than willing to like take $10 out of their wallet and give it to a homeless person if they need it. But not everybody, everybody's busy, so everybody doesn't have the time to go find a homeless person to give $10 to. I got a lot of free time, and I like homeless people. So if I can be the fucking between the people we know that have money to spare and the people that need it, that's fucking cool. Because I'll smoke weed with the homeless people and play guitar with them and fucking learn a chord or two, and then it works out for everybody. But yeah, that's I'll make the Instagrams and shit. I'll probably talk about it on a different podcast more towards the beginning. It'll be hippies helping hungry hobos, 4-H with a pot leaf instead of a, like a 4-H for the fair.
Yeah.
Do a pot leaf instead of the fucking 4-leaf clover.
I like
But
that.
it'll be cool. It'll be on Instagram. But anything else, buddy? We just fucking rolled over an hour.
There we go.
All right. Catch you next week.
Deuces.